I want to welcome you here today to take a look at what we've prepared for you called the Social Media Business Guide. As you can see, it's provided by our company called SCM Web Team, and we call it Social Media Business Guide 101 because it's not super advanced. It's kind of the beginning stages, but it gives a pretty good overview of tools, techniques, tips, things that you should be doing with your social media and more. So we provide this to you as a free courtesy in the hopes that we're delivering valuable information to you, and that in turn you might want to just at least take a look at what we have to offer and possibly how we can work with you to help you with your social media. If not, either way, we give this to you free gratis, and we say, please take it, use it, and pass it around to other people. So let's get started. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk to you and teach you about the simple definitions of social media, why social media is important for your business, social media platforms, the basic tools of social media, implementing strategy with your social media, measuring social media efforts, implementing social media policy for your business, social media activities that can be performed, and lastly, why choose SCM Web Team. So let's first talk about the simple definition of social media. Social media gives you the ability to stay connected with your prospects, clients, and friends through a website or what is called a platform. You know what a platform is by now, i.e. is Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, TalkFusion, etc. And what it does is it allows you to share and collaborate on your interests, likes, groups, industries, causes, mutual friendships, association, companies, volunteer work, music, and I'm sure a slew of other things. What social media does is that it takes and leverages relationships between people to encourage participation from its members. As a marketing piece for your business, you couldn't ask for anything more powerful, more multi-channel, more marketing commercial that leverages your relationships as well as those that are connected to you so that they may want to buy from you. Okay, right? People buy from those people they know, like, and trust. Okay, and there's no real time period for that. Some people meet you and they get an instant feeling of trust and sincerity. Some people may know you forever and never trust you. So, but the whole idea is that if they see you enough and see what you post enough and so on and so forth, that there's a level of trust that gets built in there from your social media activities. So why social media is important for your business? Okay, well, there's some obvious ones. First is that the profile is very searchable on social media and on the search engines. So if you are a business coach or you are a internet marketing company, a florist, whatever it is, if you have a properly optimized profile, that is very valuable to you and your company. Groups are created on these social media sites that are targeted specific niche groups. For instance, people like ice cream, people that like to build model planes, people that love flowers, whatever it is, there's all these groups that are created on all these social media sites that you can actively participate in, or in turn you can create your own group, called ABC Florists. Come and learn about flowers. So groups are very valuable to your business. Messaging, there's all kinds of different levels of messaging that allows you to communicate with people on a singular and an expanded level. What that means is that you can send me a message directly, and you could start, trying to get to know me, my business, how I can help you, and vice versa. Or you can send a blast out to groups, letting them know about things that you have going on. Okay, it's a very valuable and powerful tool. Again, events. You can create events, grand reopening, new product launch, whatever it is. Webinar. Create a group, an event. Send it out into groups, individuals, whatever you like on social media. Get attention and get people checking you out. Searchability. There's more, the searchability on social media is probably better than the search engines, truthfully. And that's why that properly optimized profile is so important. Fan pages. Facebook has fan pages. Each social media platform has some kind of extra that you can create. Very powerful because they're specifically targeted to your product or service or company. And you can do what's called, create a microscopic view of something within your company. Maybe you sell all kinds of toys, but you want to specifically focus on wooden-made toys, let's say. So you might create a fan page about, wooden block toy lovers, whatever that might be. So you can specifically or microscopic target in on that product or service or interest. Backlinking is something that's very valuable, very powerful by signing up and using social media. Every one of them generally allows you to put a link on your social media profile, which will drive back to your blog, your website, whatever it is you want to backlink to. So if you've never heard of what backlinking is, that's what it means. I like you, so I put your website URL on my website back to you, backlink. Geo-targeting is something that social media is very good about. If you're looking for prospects in the Denver area or in the Miami area or New York, social media will allow you to do that, both for yourself and for the prospects you're looking for. There's surveys and other similar tools that you can use on social media that helps you to get the feel of what's going on in the social media world. Okay, status updates. What are status updates? Well, they're called different things. They call them tweets on Twitter, and you've got the YouTube idea of a status update. You got the Facebook, whatever it is. Basically, what they do is, on an average, they give you 140 characters to put a blurb of information out there to catch people's attention, or just to let them know what you're up to. I think if there's a rub in social media, what kind of held businesses back for the longest time is because people were posting things like, I'm going to get a haircut, or I'm going to get some ice cream. Nothing could be further from the truth now. More status updates are inspirational. They're about business openings or a band or something that's business related, less about things that nobody really cares about that's trivial, like going to get an ice cream. One of the biggest pieces on social media is what you call sharing. Sharing is where one fan, friend, whatever you want to call it, follower, shares something with somebody else in their friends, and that friend likes it, and they in turn pass on to other friends, and then they pass on to other friends. That's huge. That's where you're leveraging those relationships to get something out there. It could be a video, could be a motivational piece, it could be inspirational quotes, education, whatever it is. Share is a big piece on social media, why you need social media. So social media platforms, the big question is it just the, 4 main ones and possibly the 5th that I've listed here? Well, the answer to that is these may be the ones that are in the forefront, but there's literally 400 to 500 plus social media sites and growing on a daily basis. However, we believe these 5 are a must for you to get involved with. So here's what they are. First one obviously is Facebook. This is great for both personal and business and personal business. Okay, the personal aspect is pretty straightforward. The business aspect is going out growing B2B or B2C. Okay, and then there's that, you're on there for personal and you meet somebody for business, or you find out that your clients or customers are just hanging out on Facebook. You tend to further the relationship now because you're connected on Facebook and you have ongoing communications. The next one's LinkedIn. LinkedIn originally started out as a way for employees to find jobs with employers, and it still goes on today. However, LinkedIn is springboarding really into a business resource site, in my opinion. Okay, people are going on there for looking for jobs. Business owners are looking for other businesses to collaborate. People are going there looking for resources. They're looking for technology companies to help them with things. Whatever it is, LinkedIn is no longer just a job seeker platform. So if you have yet to really check out LinkedIn and understand it, it really doesn't matter where you sit in the pie. There's a piece of it out there for you, because LinkedIn is expanding daily into these other aspects of what their social media is turning into. Twitter is a great social media platform where you get to do what I call mastering the art of status updates. You get that 140 character status post to include spaces and punctuations to give it your best shot. Okay? There's a couple things to understand about Twitter. First of all, that it has its own language to some degree. And you got to have some creativity to you if you want to catch people and get them to really see what you're talking about or trying to show them. But it's a powerful search and targeting type of audience to get your product, service, or organization out there. Okay, again, sharing is huge with Twitter because fellow tweeters will actually take and retweet your message on a regular basis, especially if they feel connected to you. So no business really should be without Twitter. YouTube's powerful for one main reason right off the bat. Forget the fact it's one of the top search engines on the internet, which it is. The videos itself actually will help you to get found quicker than if you build a powerful website. Because even if you build a really great website, it's going to take a little while for that website to get around and really get up in the search rankings and engines. Even if you're an SEO guru, okay, I hate that word, but we'll use it. Even if you're an SEO guru, I can get a video on YouTube up quicker than I can a website. So obviously Google owns YouTube, Google loves YouTube, so therefore Google's going to give more weight to YouTube. So if you're looking for a way to get a lot of information out there searched and indexed very quickly, then YouTube videos are the way to go. The other way to go is what we call TalkFusion. TalkFusion is more than YouTube in the fact that it's a powerful suite of videos designed to help you leverage video, social media, presentations, video, email, and more. Very searchable, very powerful, a great way to get your message around. It's very affordable and efficient, and it's just a great thing for your business to have. Besides the above mentioned 5 social media platforms, there are over 500 plus social media sites and growing, like I said, and most of them are free, just waiting for you to set up your information on. These social media sites can help you in so many ways, even if we don't actively participate on there on a daily basis. Protects your name, gets you backlinks, and gets more information out there on your company in a free website setting. You just have to know where they're at, what they are, and how you can leverage them. So let's look at some basic tools of social media. We have for you a great way to expand your social media in a cost-effective way. We belong to this network that we are providing a link in this PDF today, and this will help you to grow your followers on autopilot, literally. People say that. Check this out, try this out, very affordable. I mean, it's cheap. And from LinkedIn to Twitter to YouTube, I can show you how to very easily plug and play and get followers to these social media sites for you. Hootsuite, it's a platform that will help you to manage your Twitter account, like follow back, post updates, and more. Having an API, as it's called, for your Twitter or for your accounts it's very, very important. And so again, there's a link here in this PDF, and or if you just see this as a PowerPoint, there's our contact information on the bottom. On any of these products, just write us and we'll send you the link and help you get set up on them. We have special offers for you too by signing up with them. So again, video is an essential part to social media today, and finding a nice, easy way to send videos and email, post, or share them with one click to your social media. We have something called videomarketingglobal.com. Check it out. It's very affordable, it's very powerful, and it's an essential tool for your business. Learn how to grow your webinar business with your social media. Have hundreds of prospects coming to your educational webinar on autopilot. The automated webinar that we have provided for you is phenomenal. Don't go at it alone. It's just not worth it. Trust me, we tried it. This is now what we use. We get people coming to us for our webinars on a regular basis on autopilot, so check it out. So let's talk about implementing strategy. There's several ways that we're going to implement strategy for you that you can also help start on your own today. Profiles that need to be fully optimized to draw search. Identifiable pictures is probably one of my biggest pet peeves. Let's talk about that one for just a minute. There's a survey that I've seen several that say the same thing. Social media profiles without pictures often get skipped over automatically, more times than not. Why do we think this is? Well, I think the whole point of social media is that they want to see you. They want to know, like, and trust you. They want to be able to trust something that is, took years to even have any kind of trust with. And then, they start to question, I believe, in my opinion, why don't you put your picture out there? What are you worried about? So if the question came down to it, I don't want to show my picture, or, if I can't do that, should I have a social media account? I'd say don't even have a social media account. And I hate to sound so harsh about it, but you have to instill trust in people. And if you're not going to put a picture, they're probably just going to skip over you anyways, truthfully. So, and some people do things like put up pictures of cats or their dogs. That ain't going to cut it. I mean, I think that'll help you with some people. It's not going to help you with most. Put a real live picture. Let people see who you are. Get them to know, like, and trust you. Don't talk about you too much. That's another big problem. Make it more about them and tell how you can help them. Don't talk so much about you. Repetition and keywords. On search engines, it often hurts you to have too much repetition. On social media search engines, it seems to be something heavily weighed. If I have more search words than you and I have more time in than you, I tend to hold the top spot. So keep that in mind, is that you can leverage keyword repetition on social media sites. Having 100% completion of your profile is a must. Don't do it 80, 70, 90, 100%. Use every possible field and fill them out so that you get the full strength and that people get every opportunity to get to know you and your company. Use video whenever possible. Videos can tell so many stories. They could be 15 seconds, they could be 15 minutes. Check that out and understand that, put a 15-second video on here and there all the time and see what kind of search and see what kind of traffic that you get off that. Join groups. join as many groups as you're allowed on these social media sites. On LinkedIn, for instance, you get a 50 max group limit that you're allowed to join. Use the groups. Those are people getting together talking about things on a regular basis. So check that out. Make sure that you engage in conversations on groups and other posts so that people get to know you. Make sure your comments are professional and relevant. Don't just throw things out there. It'll come back to harm you and bite you. Start a discussion, get people engaged. Think about them before you post and make them relevant and current. Don't just throw whatever out there. Let's have a purpose. Wishing people happy birthday is a huge secret of ours. And obviously others have discovered it, but people get so flattered when we wish them happy birthday. It's not even funny, especially people we don't even know, let alone the people that we do know. But give it a try. Facebook, for instance, every day will tell you whose birthday it is, so keep an eye on that. Ask how you can help, not the generic statement like, oh, let me know if I can ever help you. Actually ask them how you can help them. And then here's a little secret: go out and do it. I'm really looking for people in the medical industry that need equipment. Go out there, spend a little time, see what you can do for them. Spread their message for them. Nothing's more flattering, and people will listen to it better that if you're touting somebody else's whistle than if you're touting your own. Get out there, talk about other people, and then watch how that brings traffic and search and people back to you. Protect your brand by securing your name on all social media sites. I can't tell you how important this is. At some point, you're going to go and try and set up a social media platform down the road, and you won't even be able to get your own name. People do this for a reason, and it's because they want to draw a search off your name. If you've put in a lot of time, nothing's worse than having somebody else, get searches, traffic, and views off your hard work. So let's, at minimum, protect your brand. So here are things that you can use to try and track your progress and your effectiveness on social media and websites. We've got a link there for a company called HubSpot that not only will show you a website grade, but it'll also grade your Twitter, your Facebook, and a bunch of other things. It's a free service. Don't abuse it, but it's good for you. Again, if you get the PDF, we have a link. If not, you can just write us and we'll get you the link to it. If you want to be able to see analytics on videos, our video platform that we've been talking about will show you who's watched your video, who's opened it, who's forwarded it, who's clicked on the URL, and more. So a great way to see analytics on your videos. Google Alerts, if you didn't know about it, is you can set up Google Alerts and you can have a report sent to you that shows you how often people are posting stuff about you on social media, the search engines. Every time you pop up, they'll send you something. So it's another very effective social media tool that'll help you gauge your efforts. So now here's something that's a big mistake that we see on a regular basis. So you finally, get on social media, but you make a mistake, and that mistake is before you get on social media, you should really establish and implement social media policy. Social media, bad behaviors are affecting companies left and right today. And the problem is you need to get all your employees engaged, getting on social media, talking about your company, highlighting things. But then there's sort of this problem is that they're instant messaging their friends and they're doing other personal type social media stuff. What you really need to do in advance before it all gets going is you need to sit down with somebody like us that can help you create social media policy. Understand the do's and the don'ts and the harms and the different things that can come about, security measures and implementation, and then really you need to create a plan or campaign and a delegation of tasks of how social media will be delivered daily, weekly, and monthly, and not just have it happen as it happens. Okay, so implementing social media policy is a must. Don't wait till later, because when you're waiting till later, we're now having to, worry about defending stuff that have already gone on. Things like when people post a negative comment about your company, how are we going to handle it? How are we going to handle getting rid of it? How are we going to handle communicating with the person that wrote it? So on and so forth. So there's a lot of things to consider. You really need to sit down with somebody that can help you with this, and it's very, very important for your company to automatically implement social media policy. So here are just some basic social media activities that should be going on a regular basis. This is in no particular order, and this doesn't necessarily mean all this goes on in a day. It might, bigger companies do, but if you don't have the resources, then you got to pick your your activities. But that's again where the social media plan is going to come into it. So take a look at them. You'll see just some of the things that we suggest that you do. So why choose SEM Web Team? We believe that we're it. We believe that we create, deliver, and help companies with something that's growing, that's ever increasingly both popular and difficult, and that is that we're very good at social media. Our custom Facebook fan pages are some of the tops in the industry. Our understanding of social media is the best. Our customer service, the ease of getting hold of us, our pricing, it just goes on and on and on. We have a number of products just like this presentation and PDF that we're putting out. We just go above and beyond for both our customers and our prospects, and we believe that we're your best choice. We provide professional social media services. We work on educating you and your team. We provide professional and custom graphics. We have the best fan pages with custom graphics in the industry. We'll help you with social media administration. We will design a custom social media campaign, and above all, we provide to you a great experience for social media. So we hope that you've enjoyed this PowerPoint presentation and the PDF. We hope that we've at least taught you something here today, and we'd love to hear from you. At the bottom of this presentation PDF, you'll see our phone number, our email, and our web address. We hope to hear from you soon. We hope that you are going to start leveraging and getting the full power of social media for your company. And have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.